Darling, before you take that step away from me, before the silence replaces the music of our voices, I need you to understand the truth that lives within me. My heart has been carrying words that were too heavy to release in the chaos of yesterday, but tonight they cannot remain imprisoned any longer. You see me as strong, perhaps untouchable, but behind the veil of smiles and poetry, there is a soul that bleeds for you in ways the world will never comprehend. If you leave without knowing this, then you will carry with you a picture of me that is incomplete, a half-painted portrait left to fade in the gallery of your memory. Every moment we spent together was not ordinary, it was the kind of eternity disguised in hours. When you laughed, I swore the universe tilted closer to hear you. When you cried, I felt the oceans themselves rise in rebellion against your pain. You may believe I will survive just fine without you, but the truth is, my strength has always been a reflection of your presence. I have built kingdoms within my mind, but the throne in my heart belongs only to you, and without you, it is nothing more than an abandoned relic covered in dust. I want you to know that I never measured our love in days or months. It was always in heartbeats. Each heartbeat carried your name, whispered your scent, carved your reflection into my very being. The way the moon belongs to the night sky, the way the desert belongs to the sun, you belong to my existence. If you go, it is not only the distance that will divide us, it will be the tearing apart of everything sacred that I ever held close. I can write poems for the world, but my greatest unwritten verse is the life I dreamed of with you. People may say love is replaceable, that hearts can mend with time. But my heart does not believe in such lies. There are connections born once in a lifetime, and what we shared was not a coincidence, it was destiny calling out through centuries to finally unite us. I can feel it in my bones, in my silence, in the way my soul refuses to release you even when you push it away. If you leave, you will not just be walking away from a man. You will be walking away from the prayer that was carved into the stars for you. Darling, I must confess something I never told you. I was afraid. Afraid of the depth of my own love for you. Afraid of how much power you had over me. I hid behind laughter. I masked my longing with poetry. I buried my fears under promises of tomorrow. But every night when the world fell quiet, I whispered your name like a sacred prayer, trembling at the thought of losing you. Perhaps my silence wounded you, perhaps my fear disguised itself as distance, but never mistake it for lack of love. There were moments when I stood beside you and wanted to stop time. To freeze the world so your hand would never slip away from mine, so your eyes would never look beyond me, so your voice would never fade into memory. You are not just a part of my story, you are the ink, the paper, the breath of every word I ever dared to write. Without you, my story is not just incomplete, it is meaningless. Before you leave, know that I loved you beyond what human words can ever hold. I know you think my world is large, filled with endless skies and countless admirers. But let me tell you the secret no one knows. All of it feels empty when you are not within it. What good are the mountains if your laughter does not echo through them? What meaning does the sea hold if your reflection does not ripple on its surface? What beauty does the sunrise hold if I cannot turn and see its light dancing in your eyes? Everything around me loses its purpose when you are absent. Darling, I am not asking you to stay because I fear loneliness. I have known solitude long before I knew you, and I embraced it like a companion. No, I am asking you to stay because I know we are more than fleeting moments. I know the bond between us was written in places beyond human reach, in the quiet language of fate. To let you go would be to betray the very truth I was born to honor, that some loves are meant to endure, no matter how heavy the storms may be. Before you leave me, let me tell you about the nights I stayed awake with only your shadow in my arms. The nights I reached across the empty space, hoping to feel your warmth, praying that distance could not erase the fire we ignited. Do not think your absence will erase you from me. You will remain in my veins, flowing with every beat, reminding me of what it means to love and what it means to lose. But if you must go, at least go knowing that my love for you will outlive even time itself. There is a part of me that still believes you are listening, not just to my words but to the silence between them. That you will recognize that silence as the echo of your own heart calling back to mine. I know you are tired, I know the weight of this has been heavy, but my love, the heaviest burdens are also the most precious treasures. To carry you, even in difficulty, has been the greatest honor of my life. If this is truly goodbye, then let it not be a door slammed shut. Let it be a window left open, so that even as you walk away, the winds of destiny may guide you back to me one day. Do not erase me from your soul, because I promise you, I will never erase you from mine. The poems I write, the dreams I chase, the skies I gaze upon, they will always have your name carved within them. Remember this. I may let you go, but I will never stop loving you. My love is not chained to your presence, it is free, eternal, and it will continue to live even if you are oceans away. If one day you return, you will find me still carrying the flame, waiting not out of weakness, but out of faith. For true love does not die, it endures quietly, like a sacred fire in the heart. Darling, before you leave, take these words with you. Let them follow you in your steps, whispering in your ears when the nights are lonely. Let them remind you that once, someone loved you with a love so vast it could not be contained in this world. If you forget everything else, remember this. I was yours entirely, and no matter where life takes us, a part of me will remain yours until the end of my days. And if tomorrow the world asks me who I was, I will not say a poet, a dreamer, or a man of many names.